everybody. Put your hands together for our next storyteller, Diane.
Well, I've been trying to figure myself out for the past 72 years. And every time I feel like I get a little bit of clarity, I open my mouth and something unexpected comes out. Like at Home Goods the other day, this snarky, impatient cashier looked at me and I just blurted out, "Your rolling your eyes is not going to help me find my credit card one damn second sooner." Now, I didn't mean to say that. And then I found out that during the impeachment trial, that I could watch those trials for like hours on end. Me, who can't always finish a TED Talk. Who am I? So I decided to use the Story Slam theme and try to dig into this just a little bit further. So I went back to my childhood, and my guilty pleasure was overeating, especially ice cream. My mother served us a bowl of ice cream in a soup bowl every night. And I kept that going for about 60 more years. Like a whole sea of ice cream, one spoonful at a time. And then I had this thing, and I've had this for a long time, about office stores. I just love office stores. I can't go more than a few weeks without walking into one. You just never know if there's going to be a new white marker or a mechanical pencil. And my daughter thinks I might tutor just so I can go in and buy things. And I don't think that's true, but it might be. But the guilty pleasure I'm going to share with you tonight is something that's going to make you think a whole lot less of me. I watch reality TV. And not things you can talk about in public, like maybe Project Runway or Dancing with the Stars. In some groups you can say those words. But no, the reality TV that has no redeeming value. It's in the gutter. Every time you turn it on, your IQ plummets. I'm only going to confess to two. The first one is My 600-Pound Life. And it shows people coming out of fast food with like whole grocery bags full of food and pizzas and sodas and breadsticks, and they sit in, and that's their guilty pleasure, and they eat it all. And it also shows you how they try to bathe and all those folds. It's really, really hard to get clean when you weigh 600 pounds. But the worst thing is that after 30 minutes, it's always 30 minutes, they get sick of themselves. And they get somebody in their family to hoist them into the back of a van, and they go to Houston to Dr. Now.
Right.
And Dr. Now gives them a 1,200 calorie diet, and they think they're gonna die, and they cheat like hell. And then Dr. Now says, well, you're not getting surgery. And then they toe the line, and they qualify for the surgery. Now, it shows this part. He takes 90% of their stomach out, puts it in a little bowl, weighs it. I usually close my eyes during that part. And 95% of the people gain the weight back. But I always pretend that the 5% that I just put 2 hours into watching a year in their life are the ones who make it. Now, my other show is 60 Days In. And this takes upstanding citizens and it puts them in the most corrupt jails in the USA. And they try to get information about, drugs and the guards and what's going on in there. I don't know how they convince the inmates that these cameras are normal. But they all have cover stories. And if your cover story involves meth, you better not have pearly white teeth. And you better have a few zits popping out, or your cover is blown. So they have this signal where if they think they're gonna die or, get jumped, then they ask to get out. And the ones who remain are the ones that tell what's going on. One thing I might say is if you have commissary, you are one of the lucky ones. And you might get a smackdown for your ramen noodles. But anyway, I like picturing myself in their flip-flops, kind of getting through the days, figuring it out. Now, did I learn anything? Only one sad revelation. And I know it's really wrong to get comfort from other people's discomfort, but I've been having some health problems the last couple years, and I think it just helps me to know that I don't weigh 600 pounds and that I'm not in a little cell. And I'm really hoping that as my health improves, that just maybe I'll open an office store and give away ice cream.
Diane, everybody.